And what's funny about that, I'm now in 2019. I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm not saying I'm going to win the fucking race. That was my mentality. And that's the one thing that kept me going and saying, okay, let's stretch out. Let's stretch out. Let's stretch out. We're going to win Badwater one day. One day, the race that fucking ended you. The race that you couldn't even fucking finish at the end of it, man. I've done 3 of them. I finished 3 of them. You could go back and win that motherfucker. So that's the fucking mentality. From the sewer mentalities you have to fucking have, man. Like, when you're knocked down, you gotta be that motherfucker whoever knocks you down, they gotta be afraid they knocked you the fuck down. They be like, oh man, they made a mistake knocking this motherfucker down because he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back. That has to be the way you look at life. I may not win bad, I don't give a fuck about that. It's that mentality. It's that mentality of, if you knock me the fuck down, you're going to say to yourself, I shouldn't have done that to that motherfucker. That's the mentality that keeps you in the fight. And that's all it's about, man. It's an imaginary game that you're playing with yourself in your darkest moment. You're utilizing people. They don't know that you're utilizing them. And like you talk about taking souls, I invented that in one of the worst times going through Navy SEAL training. So it was Wednesday, and I talk about it in the book. I'm sure you know about it. For people who don't know about it, I invented taking souls because my soul was being taken from me. I felt the energy being drained from everybody in my boat crew. We had 6 guys in my boat crew. I felt the energy being drained. It's Wednesday, and on Wednesday, everybody, so Hell Week starts on Sunday, ends on Friday. And through rumor mill, they all tell you on Wednesday, man, you're fucked up. You're just destroyed. And I've been through 3 of these motherfuckers, man. So I knew that that's the case. But that's the case because through the years, that was just the pass down. So you start to create someone else's fucking mentality. This ain't my fucking mentality. I'm feeling what they said on board. So now you start to feel that way. You're all defeated and shit. So going through my second Hell Week, I'm realizing, hang on, man. Joe told me this shit. Joe ain't Goggins, motherfucker. Joe ain't Goggins. So this is how I talk to myself, man. I'm like, Joe ain't Goggins, motherfucker. So what you can do now? Your boat crew's all fucked up. How you getting fired up? All right, man. So I'm looking at the instructors on the beach, and they're all fucking, they do 8-hour shifts. They have these instructors, 8 hours. They come in, they go. There's 3 shifts. So they're all fresh, and they're all chilling out. Yeah. Parkas, it's nice and cold out there. They got nice jackets. We're all wet and miserable, sandy and fucked up. They got a cup of coffee, and they're looking at us, just jackhammering. I'm like, these motherfuckers are taking joy in this shit, man. I would take joy in it. But I also know that these guys, these instructors are looking at all of us students, and they're reminiscing back to when they were us and how fucking miserable this time is for them. They're like, I would never want to do that again. There's power in that. There's power in knowing the human mind. So I'm like, okay, roger that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get inside your motherfucking heads right now. They don't know what I'm doing. So I get my boat crew of 5 other guys, me making 6 guys, and the whole evolution now is all you got to do is just lift your boat over your head. 6 of us guys, but by this time you're all weak and you're fragile and the boat's coming down. Yeah, it sounds easy, but on Wednesday, not getting any sleep, the boat's heavy. So now the boat's on your head. It's like, get the boat off your fucking head. You're trying to pick it up. And this is the rhythm. This is the battle rhythm now. Now they're fucking with you. You're tired. You're a fucking zombie. You got him. You got him. The class is cut down in fucking size now. The chinks in the armor. The chink in the armor. I'm saying, okay, motherfucker, here we go. I tell my guys, hey, check it out, dude. Follow my lead. Just give me a few seconds. Give me a few seconds of motivation, man. So instead of just having the boat over your head, we're going to start fucking boat pressing this motherfucker. At the top of the boat press, we're going to loft that bitch. Like, dude, I don't know if we can. Like, just fucking, you can do it. Trust me. Just do it for a couple seconds and you'll find strength in it. So I start yelling, you can't hurt boat crew 2. Can't hurt boat crew 2. And my guys start to feed off. So like the boat's kind of doing this at first because some guys are in it, some guys aren't. After a while, man, the whole fucking boat crew 2 is fucking. So boat crew 2, it goes off your height. Tall you are, it's like a height line. So boat crew 2, we're the second tallest boat crew. And we're just jacking this fucking boat up now, man. And me and my boy Bill Brown, the front of the boat. And so the front of the boat is the heaviest part of the boat. And we're just fucking going crazy. And all the other boat crew is just trying to, and we're just jacking it up. Can't hurt us. So now I'm looking, because they don't know what the fuck I'm even doing. Even my boat crew doesn't know what I'm doing. I'm looking at the fucking instructors' faces. And I can see that they're broken a little bit by the mere fact that it's fucking Wednesday and they're not broken. And I saw a look in their eyes, kind of like the look I saw with Apollo Creed when Rocky got up. The look of like, the fuck? And I could tell a lot of them respected us, but a lot of them also like, kind of like that hatred, like fuck you, like that alpha male mentality of you're a little bit better than me. You guys are students, but now we became the instructors. In my mind, this is power in your own mind. This is what I'm thinking, that they're thinking. So, I turn around after all that's done, and my boat crew now is fucking jacked the fuck up. And we start just to take over Hell Week again. We lost no races. 130 hours, lost no races. Won every fucking race in my second Hell Week. And I turned to my boat crew as we're running out, the boats in the head. We're all up in the front, and everybody else is fucking smoke behind us. And I looked at them and I said, hey, we own rent in their fucking head, man.
The regular things that happen to a human being in a regular day of life, okay, meaning when you have a personal problem or you have an issue or you have a situation at home or you have a situation with a friend or your job or a customer, for whatever it is. If you automatically take those things and dump them on other people, dump them on your friends, dump them on your husband, dump them on your wife, dump them on your coworkers, you have zero chance of winning anything in life, ever. You have zero chance of owning your own home that you're proud of. You have zero chance of making an income that you're proud of. You have zero chance of having fulfilling relationships. Nobody wants to be around people like that. Guys, it's the most toxic fucking trait someone could have. For you to get on the track that you want to do is to become self-reliant. That means you have to not only understand your own problems, you have to attack your problems, and you have to address your problems and solve them mostly on your own. Now, and I know that flies in the face of the current narrative that we all got to have a fucking therapist, and we all got to have fucking healing, and we all got to have somebody to fucking coddle us. But guys, I'm not saying you can't go get help. I'm not saying you can't have people to rely on to help you with things. But what I am saying is that a lot of you motherfuckers have become so fucking soft and so addicted to the validation of voicing your bullshit problems that you won't even try to attempt to improve where you are in life. Okay? Your identity is now attached to this victimhood that you see in yourself. And you're telling your story and you constantly harp on all these negative, bad things. Understand that you are creating more of that for yourself, and you are trapping yourself in a cycle that will not be able to be overcome until you start to change how you see yourself. You have to change how you see yourself before your situation changes. So instead of seeing yourself as this perpetual struggle bus person who has all these fucking problems all the time, start envisioning yourself as someone who's overcome these problems. Start talking about how you've overcome little things instead of continuously piling on your bullshit. Okay? Lots of people, millions of motherfuckers, have the same problems that you have and overcome them with more difficult situations. I say this all the time because it's fucking true. And you, if you would sit there and take inventory of how bad your problems really are, you'd start to understand they're not that fucking bad. You know what the real fucking problem in the world is, dude? The real problem that all of you suffer from that are listening right now, the real problem is you don't have any real fucking problems. That's the problem. You don't have